So good morning everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are right now. Welcome to this video. I am Phanavong, a freshman at AUPP, majoring business administration. Today I'm gonna be making a video presenting about one of the SDG goals, which is the first one, the no poverty goals. Thank you for watching the intro, and let's get into the video right now. Okay, so before we start, we should know what Sustainable Development Goal is. So the Sustainable Development Goals are the plan for us to achieve a better and more sustainable future for our younger generations. I will be talking about the no poverty goals. And so poverty is when people of all ages, no matter their nationality, live under $1.9 a day. In other words, it is extremely poor. The main target for no poverty is to end poverty of all shapes and form around the world. One of the targets was to reduce at least by half of the proportion of men, women, and children of all ages living in poverty according to national definitions by 2030. Unfortunately, there are a lot of issues with poverty. As you might have known, around the world there are at least 650 million people who are living in poverty. This means that a lot of young, potential, and promising human resources might have been wasted because people in poverty do not have the same opportunity as those who are in a middle or high class family. The second issue is lack of education, which ties back to the first issues. It is mostly due to parents cannot afford to send their children to school, or the parents wanting the children to work so that they could help earn more income for the family. One of the main reasons why there are a lot of people living in poverty is because of lack of education. We know that getting a high level of education will help us gain more wisdom and in a way help us think more maturely, and this will be helping us with making a better and wiser financial decision for our family in the future. Unfortunately, people in poverty don't get to study to a higher level of education, which in turn causes them to make poor financial decisions, and most people in poverty have a decent amount of debt that is hard for them to pay off because they don't have a job, and it's hard for them to find a good paying job because they doesn't have a high level of education, and so this seems to repeat itself and then causing making it harder for them to get out of poverty. Another problem is that in many countries there's also a lack of financial education for younger adults or even teenagers. Without the proper education, it will be hard for them to help their parents or their other family members to make a better financial decision. And there's a lot of ways that we could help them. One of the ways is like in the video clip that I'm showing right now. There's some help from the Chinese government that are helping a village in Krati, Cambodia. They help those villagers by teaching the villagers skills and knowledge needed for them to make a living out of it. For example, they're teaching house buildings, how to rear animals, home gardening, making dish soap, breeding high temperature mushrooms, and even teaching people how to cook so that they can work as a chef, and even teaches them how to be an industrial grade electrician, while also researching more skills and knowledge so that could be passed down on to the villagers. And now that we've come to the end of the video, I want to say thank you for watching the video, and I will leave a reference in the description as well as at the end of the video. Thank you.